Hello, we are Group 2. Our group members are Happier, Crystal, Young, Cam, Lucia, and Shirley. The question of our group is how to become a better advanced renal nursing practitioner. For this question, the view of me is in patients with chronic kidney disease, dialysis is an extremely important treatment for prolonged survival and improved quality of life. Dialysis helps to excrete to remove toxic and harmful metabolic wastes from the body. However, poor patients' complications may have a negative impact on the rule. For example, if patients do not strictly control for their diet and fluid intake, they will need more excretory capacity, which can therefore lead to bone decalification, pulmonary edema, metabolic disorder, cardiovascular damage, and even death. In particular, patients with end-stage renal disease, ESRD, patients must undergo dialysis. However, compliance can ensure its effectiveness. We caregivers need to consider nursing interventions to improve compliance. It is important for the medical team to understand the patient's expectations and attitudes towards the disease, beliefs about the efficacy and the importance of treatment, and participation of the patient's demographic, medical, physiological, family, and socio-economic status provided to the actual assessment.
For the nursing interventions have been gradually identified as improving patient compliance with dialysis. This intervention, which includes education, training, and behavior introductions, helps patients gain more knowledge about dialysis, develop healthy habits, and further improve their treatment. To date, the most common indicators reported for the assessment of compliance include the serum phosphorus levels and interdialysis weight gain. While in some studies, compliance has been directly assessed and compliance rates reported. There is no doubt that application of nursing interventions include education, cognitive behavior, and dietary approaches has shown beneficial effects on the physical and mental health of the patient with end-stage kidney disease for the number of practical situations and research findings.
Not only did we analyze the research paper to learn the knowledge related to kidneys, hemodialysis, and compliance, but we also watched this video to discuss becoming a high-quality nephropath nurse. During the discussion, we found a paper on improving the nursing standards of children's kidney disease and the pediatric nephropathy network. The focus of this document is on the patient, explore how structured formal care networks can provide continued high-quality care pathways that provide as much treatment as possible close to at home, while ensuring the best possible outcomes for children. So to be a high-quality nurse, although this article is for children, but it is easy to explain to all patients, so we also know a lot of high-quality nursing methods.
and the aim has been to provide guidance for mission. Providing and using pediatric nephrology has been achieved by studying and the current provision of care, researching examples of good practice both within pediatric nephrology and in other specialties, and drawing upon the expertise of many organizations represented in the working group, including input from patient and care representations. The result is a set of principles and standards against which source commissioning, providing and using the service may evaluate their own service. Therefore, in the end, we believe that it is very necessary for children and adolescents to improve the standards of care for children with kidney disease through the pediatric nephrology network. That's all.
Hello, for patients with kidney disease, nursing staff need to carry out comprehensive nursing management for patients. For adolescents, the pain and difficulty in life caused by illness can cause mood change after condition, and even worsen. Nursing staff need to understand the current situation of adolescent patients, and nurses should share the knowledge of providing care so emotional and cognitive activity build trust with patients and let patients learn more about disease-related knowledge, so healthy education. For patients with kidney disease, nursing innovation is very important. Only by listening actively and with the active participants of relative patient personnel can the nursing staff provide patients with more comprehensive professional. The action and care provided by the patient's family to the patients is also very important, which also requires a lot of learning related knowledge. Becoming a better senior nursing practitioner requires more learning related knowledge, patients, and good communication with patients is essential.
Through the study of websites and videos on kidney disease, I summarized several important points about becoming a better advanced kidney nursing practitioners. First, have a good grasp of the concept of kidney system, pathology, disease, and other knowledge, because I think this just basis for the kidney nursing practitioners. Second, learn to systematically analyze the patient's cases, such as relevant data, laboratory results, priority problems, and so on. Rational assessment and differentiation diagnosis to correctly define the patient's problems. Third, we should learn to summarize and reflect, because every patient has similarities but also has differences. We should draw inference from one case to another and consistently compare and summarize, give the most specific quality care for each condition. Fourth, we should consistently communicate with others and learn in any way, because only in this way can we expand our knowledge system and make continuous progress and innovation. So that's my feedback. Thank you.